Hey everybody, it's Hammy, and Whacka's Bump is one of the most restorative items in all of Paper Mario. Now, eating somebody's hematoma sounds really gross, but this little freak really likes it, so it's probably not so bad. It's actually probably pretty tasty. Here's how to make a real-life version. In a bowl goes flour, yeast, 1 egg, and buttermilk. You can also use regular milk. Mix until it's just combined. Cover and let it rest 20 minutes. Now pull out your mixer. Dump in the dough along with sugar and a pinch of salt. Knead until the dough forms a ball. It'll also stop clinging to the sides of the bowl. It should take about 10 minutes. Then you can add in some soft butter, all at once, it's fine, and a little squirt of olive oil. Knead this dough until it all comes back together, another 5 minutes or so. Alright, now spray down a container with no stick spray because this is some pretty sticky dough. Dump it all in. Cover and allow to rise until doubled in size, which will take about 2 to 3 hours. Now, the dough is ready, but it's a little bit too sticky to work with, so put it in the fridge to firm up another couple of hours. Lightly dust a work surface with flour. Divide the dough into 8 pieces, and they don't have to be precise. Now take one of your pieces and palm it. Then sort of roll it around in your palm until it all comes together. I don't know how to explain this technique, just try and copy the way I do it in the video. It's pretty effortless. See? Nice taut ball. Place your balls on a parchment-lined sheet. Cover and let them double in size. In the meantime, let's make a tasty streusel topping, which starts with butter, get it good and soft, and some powdered sugar, flour, dash of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Once it gets too craggy to mix, you can use your hands. Alright, now take your streusel disc and slice it into 8 or so pieces. Using your dumpling or tortilla skills, flatten it out into a disc. You can press it on a floured surface if you want. To remove it, scrape it off with a spatula. Easy peasy. Once your dough balls have inflated like this, lightly top them with the disc. Don't press them too hard because we don't want to lose any of the air inside the balls. Now using a knife or a razor, like what I'm going to use, slice lines one way into the topping. Be careful, you don't want to slice into the dough. Turn the dough ball slightly and slice the other way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. When they're done, they should look like this. Carefully lift them up from the pan and let them cool on a rack. Then you can pile them high and eat them yourself, or you can offer them to guests. Now, if you grew up like me in a Mexican household, you're probably thinking, that sure looks a lot like pan dulce. And it kind of is, but it kind of isn't, because the dough under the delicious crumb topping is actually delicious and soft and sweet and not, hard as rocks. So yeah, Whacka's Bump is pan dulce, but it's probably the best pan dulce you'll ever have. And perhaps most importantly, Whacka's Bumps are definitely yummy. If you want more Paper Mario recipes, check out my take on fried shrooms.